Hi guys, we are going to break down forward folds. Forward folds can feel so good, and I think a lot of times, especially newer students, miss the juiciness of forward folds because some douchebag in the history of the world said that it was cool to touch your floor when you do a forward fold and your legs have to be straight. So if you work with those parameters that your legs have to be straight and you have to touch the floor, forward fold sucks, and that's not forward fold. So I'm going to help you find a forward fold. It's really good for your low back, your hamstrings, your thighs, your knees, your calves. It has so many benefits. So let's break down a forward fold. I'm going to do it from the side. So for a forward fold, you want to have your legs set up like you would for a mountain. So my feet are hip width apart. I'm going to lift and spread my toes. And then when you come into your forward fold, I'm going to take my inhale. As I exhale, when I pull my belly back, that's when I'm going to come into my fold. I'm going to bend my knees a lot. I am going to start my forward fold today with my belly, my ribs resting on my thighs. Have a big bend in my knees. Toes are lifting and spreading. And then from here, I'm just going to relax through my shoulders and my neck. My hands do come to the floor because my knees are very, very bent. And then from here, when I start to feel some space opening through my low back, backs of the legs, I'll start to find a little bit more space. And then there comes the point where I don't like to have my hands touching the floor anymore. I just like to let them hang. You can keep finding space, pressing down through all four corners of the feet. If you really want to have your hands engaging with something for stability, totally understand that. You can grab 2 blocks and have them at any height in front of your feet. And then you can work your forward fold with your hands on the blocks. And don't forget that blocks have 3 heights, so tall height, medium height, and low height. Make sure that all of your toes are facing forward. Nothing is skewing out to the side. Another thing I want to talk about with forward folds is a lot of times women don't necessarily enjoy forward folds because between our breasts and belly and midsections, it can not feel great. And it also starts to bring up some body type things for us. So I want to show you a way that I learned how to work with forward folds that helps a lot. So when you come into your forward fold, if you feel like everything here is too bunched up, number one, the first thing I'm going to tell you is when you exhale and pull your belly back towards your spine, that's actually where you find a lot of space. After that, the next thing I suggest is working your feet just a little wider. And then when you come through your forward fold, use your hands, roll your thighs out, and then bring your torso between your legs. And just that little adjustment of rolling out the thighs gives you a lot more space for your torso. So try those variations if those resonate with you. Bend your knees, relax your shoulders. Don't worry about touching the floor. Floor does not bring a magical unicorn running through the room. So lift and spread your toes, bend your knees. Thanks, guys.